Welcome, student. Today's our topic is in the IPSN and FCOE, the ISCSI. ISCSI is an IP-based protocol that establishing the manages connections between the host and storage over IP. So this figure is showing the ISCSI encapsulates the SCSI commands and the data into the IP packets and transport them into the TCP/IP. So ICSI is widely adopted for the connecting the servers to storage because it is relatively inexpensive and easy to implement, especially in environment in which and AppScan does not exist. Now there are different components of ISCSI. So an initiator, that is the host, target, that is the ISCSI gateway, and yeah, you can see the storage gateway, and the IP based network, that are to be key ISCSI components. So it is an SCSI capable storage array is deployed, then the host with the ISCSI initiator can directly communicate with the storage array over the IP network. So in all an implementation that using the existing AppC array for ISCSI communication and ISCSI gateway is used. So these devices perform a translation in of IP packets to AppC frames and vice versa. So thereby bridging the connectivity between the IP and AppC environment. Now there are one is ISCSI implementation are native or bridge. So native topology. In this topology, I do not have AppC component. It's directly. So the initiators may have either directly attached to the target or connected through the IP network. Bridge topology enables the coexistence of the AppC with the IP and by providing ISCSI to AppC bridging functionality. So in the bridging, there is a coexistence of the AppC with IP. Okay. Now, the initiator can exist an IP environment with the storage remain in an AppC environment, and native SCSI connectivity AppC component are not required the ICSI connectivity. If an SCSI enables the array is deployed, the array has one or more ICSI port configured with the IP address and it connected to the standard Ethernet switches. And after the initiator is logged onto the network, it can access the available LUNs on the storage array. So single array port can be service the multiple hosts, or you can say initiators, as long as the array port can handle the amount of storage traffic that the host generate. Then the bridged SCSI connectivity. In the bridged ISCSI implementation includes the AppC component in its configuration. So it's a host connectivity, ISCSI host connectivity to the AppC storage array. So this case, the array does not have any SCSI port, and therefore the external device, that is called the gateway, or you can say the multi-protocol router, must be used to facilitate the communication between the ISCSI host and the AppC storage. So the gateway converts an IP packets to AppC frames and vice versa. So this bridge device can both AppC and Ethernet port to facilitate the communication between AppC and IP. Now, this SCSI, in this SCSI implementation, this initiator is configured with the gateway IP address and its target destination. On the other hand, the gateway is configured as a AppC initiator to the storage array. So combining the AppC and native ICSI connectivity, the most common topology is combination of the AppC and native ICSI. So a storage array comes with the both AppC and ICSI port, and that enables the ISCSI and AppC connectivity in the same environment. Okay, the reference is from this book, Information Storage and Management. I'm EMC. Thanks to all of you.